Just on A57 Snake Pass, parked just below what used to be the Snake Inn, lay by there. I'm doing a route I've done multiple times before, but I'm doing it in reverse, which is a bit random really for the number of times I've done it. I've never done it this way around, but hey ho, changes are good as the rest and all that. But yeah, about 9-10 mile circular, picking up technically 3 aircraft wrecks. So I'm going to go up here a couple hundred metres, break off into Snake Woodland and go up the Snake Path. I've always come down the Snake Path, I've never been up it. Up there, find a suitable place about a mile up to jump the stream, and then it'll be off piste for a little bit to pick up the lower sections of the 2 Sabres what crashed there. Got debris scattered all across the top of the plateau, as well as you know, in the valley floor. So I'll be picking the lower sections up first, and then skirting around the crease of Kinder, northern Kinder, to go pick up the Pennine Way. Just go up onto Mill Hill to the 2 Liberator, so to the Liberator, the 2 main debris pools of the Liberator bomber, and then backtrack that half a mile, and then up the very steep path of the west end of Kinder Scout, and then pick up the top sections of the Sabres across the top of the plateau, and then come back along the edge, overlooking the path I went up on really. When I get to Fairbrook Nase, come down the you know, the saddle over to the base of Fairbrook. Right, Black Ashop Moor. Along the N-half about 1.6 miles, and then break off piste to go to Sabres. That away. Still on Snake Path, just about to break off, probably in about 200 metres. That's the route back over the edge, northern edge of Kinder Scout. Find somewhere to cross said river where we're not going to get into bog central. Go find somewhere to jump. That choice is yours. Very good. Well, if you can do it, I'm sure I can't. Usually when I jump I get a pain in my right shoulder. I don't know what crack is with that. Yep. Easy enough when it always make them look harder than they are. Right, we're on the other side of the river. There's a group at the Sabre wreck. I presume at the main debris pool. There's several other pools before you get to them. Alright, should be approaching the first section. Only a small bit. In about 100 feet. 22 feet. There's like a buried cowling. are you? 17 feet. Yeah, that one might be a write-off. There's chances of 11 feet. So, nah, we're not gonna find that in this shit. Ah, well, there's a bit there to start with. There we are, a piece of Sabre. There's various other bits, but they're in these reeds, right, which are obviously not too clever to find. There you go. Yeah, I'll say there's various bits. That's like an engine cowling. Another bit there. Just approaching main debris pool of the two Sabres on the lower section on Black Ashop Moor. So there's this lot here. I'll drop the bag. There's another section just in this clough, and then some more up in the overgrowth up there. Not bothering with that one. Undercarriage. That's the two Sabres, the lower sections, and then obviously the rest of it's up on top over yonder, and that's Mill Hill. We were just on this skating the crease to get round to the path. Just come over that shoulder from the Sabres, and now on the Pennine Way, just up there. I'm just going to go over to Mill Hill. Wave to you, missus. Thought he was just coming for a little walk on his Todd, and then he got hijacked. Pennine Way, and where it turns that way. I'm just going over here to the Liberator. Just over this crease, about 300 metres, and 2 debris pools. It's pretty clear view over to Manchester. Well, that's Glossop down in the valley, and then you got Dowstone Clough, the Benches, James Thorne where the Lancaster is, Ashton Clough where the Dakota is, across the top to Higher Shelf Stones and to the Super Fortress, across then to Bleaklow Stones, Grinner Stones, that's Horse Hill Tor on the far end, and you've got Derwent Edge over in the distance, and then the edge of Kinder, which is the way we're going back shortly. But first, the Liberator. It's on the pavers, dropping down to the first debris pool at the side of the path itself. Back from here, so I've just been to Liberator, just there and just there. Have a quick sandwich and a cup of tea, and back up onto Kinder, pick up these top sections at Sabre, and then continue along the edge back to Fairbrook Nase. Just up here a couple 100 metres, get to the top of Mill Hill again, and pick up the Pennine Way. Just got to drop back down here again to the crossroads and carry on then up that shoulder to the cairn on top. Then just trail round on the south side for a couple 100 metres and then cross the plateau back onto this northern edge and then back along the edge. Start the clock. So just got up onto the top of that shoulder on the west edge of Kinder. So now just on the Pennine Way, going on to the south side just for a couple of 100 metres, and then we're going to break over the plateau back to the north side and pick up the rest of the two Sabres, which we did the bottom section of earlier. I'm just going to leave the Pennine Way now and break up this sort of basically riverbed, and should come across various sections of Sabre.
One plane or one?
Two.
Oh.
Yeah, so that there is the top debris pools of the Sabres, and then the rest of the lower sections we saw earlier were over there down in the valley. That's two planes spread over a kilometre. And now we're on the northern edge path, actually called the Edge. Pennine Way on that ridge runs over to the summit at Snake Pass over there, and the path we came in on through that wood, and basically followed the river all the way along there, and we broke off and went over to the Sabres, which are just over on that flank. Can't quite see them from here. So now I've just got to carry on along the edge path and over that nib and around the corner a little bit further, and then we drop off. Fairbrook Nase, and now the descent. Still on this transition down, so I've come down Fairbrook Nase, coming over this shoulder now. I'll carry on down towards the road there basically and drop off. And again, this is Fairbrook, should have been the alternate way down. So it's just dropped down here, quite a steep grass verge, across the bridge over the river, and then back up onto the road there. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt and all that. Flat ground. Fairbrook, the end of. Quite warm, if I were too warm day, but cracking nonetheless. was back. Alright, so what we've done. The GPS says 9.45 miles, 5 hours, 3 minutes.